Son of a...
The things you wouldn't believe if you were a kid and they told you you're going to do as an adult. So you're going to be 38, and you're going to yell, son of a and you're going to be with Scooby-Doo and the gang.
Jinkies!
Castiel? Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
Cass, the Scooby Gang.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Can we do it straight away?
Let's just do it right away.
Let me do it.
Dean is super excited.
Oh, heck yes.
Whatever universe he kind of finds himself in, he quickly adapts.
Is that all you're gonna do? Eat?
Relax. In a few minutes, we're gonna find out that Cousin Simple's missing. The Scoobies are gonna think that it's a ghost, but really it's just the lawyer Cosgood creeps in disguise. Told you.
Wonderful. I once led armies, and now I am paired with a scruffy teenager and a talking dog.
All right, right away.
Right away, but guidance, guys, anything specific?
Can we do an alt on Misha's line where instead of teenager, make it scruffy burnout? Or I'm not sure exactly what.
Burnout is a bit negative connotation. Is there another thing that's just silly about scruffy? And we don't have a talking dog.
I don't know. Cass is kind of like a talking dog. Now, how do I look?
Two-dimensional.
Perfect.
Animated weaponry stashed in the back. We're showing the Impala. Sam picks up the shotgun, hands it to Velma. Dean snatches it away.
Sam, are you crazy? They can't use this stuff. That's a Scooby don't.
We don't know the first thing about fighting real ghosts. We don't have the proper tools or weapons.
That's okay. We do. Oh. Here, Velma, take this.
Sam, are you crazy? They can't use this stuff. That's a Scooby don't. Maybe it's an angel thing, right? Or the trickster.
He's dead.
Or is he? Or is he? Or is he? Or is he?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's great.
You saw that light. Did we just get sucked into the TV?
Or maybe this is an angel thing. Or the trickster.
No, he's dead.
Or is he?
I think there was a little bit of dramatics kind of added to it for the, you know, the vocalization of the characters.
And it's in the script as well. Like we're a bit more animated.
It kind of describes us to be so.
Not just because we're animated.
You're a cartoon! I'm a cartoon!
Hey guys, straight ahead!
One time, everyone here, gentlemen. Right here, guys, right here. Right here, right here.
Surfer dude?
Scruffy, scruffy, scaredy cat.
Scruffy. We'll do tweaker.
Cass?
Like, you know this guy?
Yeah. He's a friend of ours.
Neato!
Castiel, the Scooby Gang.
Castiel? It sounds like a great Italian pizza place.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Sam, Dean, this dog is talking.
Yep. And what about the Black Knight? Mamba Wamba? The
Space Kook?
Oh, I knew it! You love this show.
I love Scooby-Doo.
So, I guess this is your first mystery. So, if you could keep those giant linebacker shoulders from knocking over any clues, that would be great.
Why do you keep talking about my shoulders?
Oh,
The other writer pitched Philistine.
That's actually funnier.
Perfect.
Wonderful. I once led armies, and now I'm paired with a scruffy Philistine and a talking dog.
We've had outside writers come in every once in a while. Usually the staff does have to do a lot of work because they're outside writers. They're not going to know all the nuances of the show. This was such its own thing and such a special thing and such a distinctive thing The ideas they came in with were
So, I was right. I told you, you big lug. There's no such thing as the supernatural.
Looks like you were right, and now we know.
Sorry, what?
Oh, it's just subtext. But then again, you know, you can't spell subtext without S-E-X.
Freaking Scooby Gang.
Dean gets very excited, needless to say. I'm not even sure why you're there.
Come on now. That's not what this is about. Come on.
Just questions I ask myself.
Thoughts?
Awesome.
Tell you what, if we do Supernatural like this, we'll be Gunsmoke.
I'll do 30 seasons.
I know. What did y'all think of Scooby-Doo? We've been fighting because it was kind of well received. We've been fighting to cross over with every animated show, and that's sort of like it's a multi-pronged attack on our part because A, it means we get to finish an episode in like 3 days instead of 8, and B, it's just fun. Like we got to watch it in the Dolby Theater, which was kind of bizarre because you know the Oscars were there 1 week, and then a week and a half later, it was us, like, Scooby-Doo.
Dean? What just did... Ah! You're a cartoon! I'm a cartoon! Is this... Okay. This is a dream. It's gotta be a... Dude!
It's not a dream. Just think about it. We do the same thing. We go to spooky places, we solve mysteries, we fight ghosts.
Yeah, except our ghosts don't wear masks, and we don't have a talking dog.
Very, very cool, though, so I'm glad y'all liked it. I can't figure this
We should
out.
do a Simpsons. Because I'm pretty sure they have almost as many episodes as we do.
The only longer running show.
Yeah.
Super.
Where are we? I can't see anybody. Hello. Hi. Enchanté.
I'm really nervous right now, thank you. So, we all know that Dean takes wherever he wants, especially with girlfriends. So, what went wrong with Daphne?
Fred. Fred went wrong.
So, Daph, I usually don't have to do this, but what do you look for in a guy?
Oh, I don't know. Strong, sincere, and an ascot wouldn't hurt.
Not so fast.
Is that an ascot?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You know, it was lined up, good to go, and then Ascot Boy has to walk in and ruin things. It's all right, I don't hold a grudge. Yeah, I think they should probably do another episode where, you know,
Yes, I think that too.
Dean closes the deal.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Or Daphne closes the deal, however you want to look at it, you know. This is 2018. Yeah, thank you. Nice outfit.
I've been doing a show for 13 seasons now. As an actor, what's been the most OMG moment for you? Like, I get to do this, or like, we're doing, you know, this happens in the storyline.
Guys, last question.
Right here, right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Look, if you've seen this episode, why can't we just skip to the end?
Because sometimes it's about the journey and not the destination.
Who's excited for the episode that airs this week? Okay, well, you should be.
To all youths who didn't raise your hand, got my eyes on you.
Yeah, we got a cool one happening this week. How many of you were there? Any? I know there were a few people that actually attended the Paley Fest this past week. Okay, very few of you.
Woo!
they got a cool sneak preview of the episode, and it was Jared and I got to sneak in and watch it with. Well, actually, a few of us got to sneak in and watch it with an audience that was a little, maybe a little larger than this crowd here. Yeah, and it was awesome. It was certainly an experience that we had not had.
Growing up on the road, no matter where Dad dragged us, no matter what we did, there was always a TV. And you know what was always on that TV? Scooby and the gang. These guys, they're our freaking role models, man. Except Fred, he's a wad.
I actually found myself laughing at it, legitimately, like laughing at it like a TV show as opposed to...
Well, you also have to understand, that was the first time we'd seen it too, and we'd only seen renderings of the animation, so we had not seen the animation put to life with our voices behind it and that whole thing. So, and this was stuff that we recorded over a year ago. It's taken them this long that's how long it takes for the animation, the whole process. So it was a pretty awesome experience. And
so
anyway.
for those who didn't see it, we're excited for y'all to see it on Thursday. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, Jensen.
What's up? Hey.
Yes.
Yellow fever, cat.
You want one of those?
Try one.
We'll use that somewhere.
If that guy can die for real in this cartoon, that means we can too.
Doesn't matter if we die. Scooby-Doo could die, and that's not happening. Not on my watch. Take a bullet for that dog.
Thursday, March 29th, the Winchesters get animated.
You're a cartoon! I'm a cartoon!
We're in Scooby-Doo.
That's the Scooby Gang. Dibs on Daphne.
Supernatural, all new Thursday, March 29th on the CW.
I brought these, so let's talk about them. Tell me a little bit about these folks. You're with Velma.
I'm a bookish person myself, so I feel her. She's my girl. Great working with you, Velma.
You too, Sam. Those shoulders. Jinkies.
Should have known Velma was good to go. It's always the quiet ones.
Will you give me $2.95?
Yep. But how? We don't know the first thing about fighting real ghosts. We don't have the proper tools or weapons.
That's okay. We do.
All right.
Straight away, any thoughts?
Yeah, good.
Anything for Velma?
We don't know the first thing about fighting real ghosts. We don't have the proper tools or weapons.
That's okay. We do.
But I can't wait. This is a weird dream of mine.
What?
I don't know.
You all right?
No, I think Man, I had a weird dream.
Yeah? Clowns or midgets?
You know, I remember auditioning for the Scooby-Doo movie, the live-action movie, and I was totally wrong for it. And Matt Lillard, who's amazing, got the job. I'm a big fan of his, so I was like, bravo, my friend. But when I moved to Los Angeles 18 years ago, I had recorded VHS cassettes for the millennials. That was an old thing, giant. You push it in, you couldn't skip. So it's been a long time. If I would have dared to dream this big, I would have dreamt it.
A malt shop. Really?
Look, let's just head in, ask around, see what we can see. Oh my God.
That's...
That's the Mystery Machine. We're not just in any cartoon.
We're in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I just heard oh damn. Hot potato.
What was your initial reaction, like, when you first watched the Scooby-Natural episode after making it?
So the first time I think the first time we both saw it was at Mann's Chinese Theater. There have been a few, we have a few moments on set that are private, he and I and Misha, or whomever it is, where we kind of sit back and we'll be like, this is pretty cool, man.
Like, this is pretty cool. And then it's kind of like, all right, back on the clock. You know, we kind of, you'll sit down and take a break and be like, man, I'm in the NBA Finals. Oh shit, timeout's over. You know, like, you got to get back at it. So there aren't a whole lot of moments like that that I really let myself experience outside of set. Not that it happens all the time on set either. But going to Mann's Chinese Theater and having this big hoopla about what was great is it didn't feel like it felt like it was glorifying and celebrating a collaboration. Not like, hey, Jared is here and Jensen is here. It was more like, what a neat world we live in where we've gone for 13 years and we get to do a Scooby-Doo episode based on a show that we've done. I'm animated and we're like here next to the Mystery Machine and we're about to walk in and the Oscars were here last week and now it's us on stage like talking about Scooby-Doo. You know, it was really cool. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo. So it was a really surreal experience.
Very nice.
Should we start over here?
Yes, great idea. Yes.
Come back.
Over here.
And then the audience was filled with people. I don't know how you got tickets with you. It was like a lottery or whatever it was. But they had.
I think they paid people to be there.
Is that why they debited the money from it? Yeah. No, but there was a row off to the side. There was like 4 rows back, and there were like 8 empty seats they left empty for us, and no one knew. And so they started the show, and then they usher. All the lights are dim, and they usher us in near a door. And so we're sort of like we sit down, and the people are watching Scooby-Doo, and like it's like, ah! It's like me and Jen and Jensen and Daniil and Misha. And it was a pretty singular. Experience.
I remember at one point Misha leaned over to me and he's like, he had that like kid face on that he gets when he gets super excited about something, and he like grabbed my arm and he's like, "This is amazing!" And like the joy in his face, like just it told it all. And yeah, it was pretty cool. We were all very tickled that came together the way it did, and apparently they want to do more. I'm not promising anything, I just know that it got such a good response and it was received so well that I know that is a conversation that is being had. Whether or not something happens, I'm not sure, but it wasn't like, well, that flopped.
Bombed.
No, everybody that needed to be pleased was very pleased, and so, yeah, we'll see.